So today is a push session. We're gonna have chest, shoulder, triceps, but before we get into that, I want to talk about some things. 3 years ago, during this month, I was very overweight. I was around 140 kilos, and I was very unhappy, unmotivated, not disciplined. And every time I just looked at myself in the mirror, I just hated how I looked, with a burning passion. It became to a point where it was self-resentment. And for a long time I thought I was going to be stuck in that body for all my life. And then that's when I decided to make a change. It was either I'm going to do that first step, or no one is going to take that first step for me. And little did I know the side effects of taking those first steps. It was always about discipline, being better than I was the day before, and trying to give it all my all 24/7. The side effects that came along with it was I'd never be content about my own physique. And I'll admit it, I still have those days now where it's like I'm not content with myself. All I see in the mirror is just myself the day I started the gym, which is exactly 3 years ago. And I just want to get into detail about body dysmorphia. I got to a point sometime where with the body dysmorphia it got really bad, where I genuinely disliked my physique, lost motivation and everything. But then something clicked in my head. It was, listen, either you're gonna let that body dysmorphia, or like you hating yourself the way you look and hating your old self to even think about or look at, like how you were before, either you're gonna let it unmotivate you and become the person you used to be, or else you're gonna turn that into a burning, fiery passion for you to become even better than you are currently. If anyone's watching this and they're struggling with body dysmorphia, if you feel like you're too far gone and you're going back to the way you were, trust me, you're not. But no one's gonna do it for you. You have to put in the work yourself, put in the discipline, and become the better version of yourself. I have my own dreams and goals, and I'll get into that in another time, but I'm doing whatever it's willing to take to achieve those dreams and goals, to obtain my own dream and keep winning till I obtain my dream. So I hope this reaches the right people, and I hope that people will understand and maybe get to a point where they actually end up helping them.
I had that gym, and that gym taught me a discipline, it taught me sacrifice, and it just taught me how to trust my decisions, And when I started trusting my decisions, I started seeing changes that I was in control of, not anyone else. This sport is definitely challenging, and I've learned a lot. So have all these guys about yourself and what you're faced with in adversity and overcoming. I just didn't give up, and I continue to train. We all go through difficult times. There's not one single person in this room not going through a difficult time right now. The thing is, are you willing to embrace it? The ability to propel forward through all adversity. That's winning. So it doesn't matter what the place is or what people say, or your hard times or this or that. That's just a valley, a moment of growing. And if you look at it like that, that is where you grow. to be powerful. That's where you learn. Because if everything's perfect, oh, you win. And what's making you grow stronger? It was almost like a therapy for myself, because I was understanding, being able to go to the gym and train and watch my body grow, right? Giving myself something that I could see in the gym. I just took all the passion out into eating, sleeping, and training. I found something that nobody could take away from me. Easy direction and things that I've learned along the way to help you accomplish your goals. I say goals in life because life is what we want to be successful in. It doesn't matter if we're bodybuilders or not. My way just happened to be through the gym and bodybuilder. But I think if you take this experience that discipline is what it takes to be successful, not only in bodybuilding, but in business, schools, college, doctor, lawyer, businessman, whatever it is that you want to do in life.